Right now, the world is watching a scenario that could change everything. US Marines landing in the Middle East. With the Strait of Hormuz still blocked, oil above $114, and tensions at breaking point, military analysts and think tanks are openly asking the same question. Could American ground forces successfully secure and hold key land masses if the order came? Or would it turn into a disaster? Here's the reality on the ground today. The Gulf region is already a powder keg. Iranian forces and their proxies control vast stretches of coastline and strategic high ground. Supply lines are stretched thin because of the energy crisis, and any US landing would have to happen under constant threat from missiles, drones, and swarms of fast boats. The terrain is unforgiving. Desert, mountains, and urban choke points that have broken larger armies before. Securing key land masses sounds straightforward on paper. Protect oil facilities, reopen shipping lanes, and stabilize the region. In practice, it would mean Marines seizing and holding ports, airfields, and critical infrastructure across multiple countries at once. That requires thousands of troops, massive naval support, and air cover 24/7. All while the global energy supply is already collapsing. The logistical challenges are enormous. Every soldier, vehicle, and bullet has to cross thousands of miles of ocean. With tanker traffic already near zero and insurance costs through the roof, resupplying forces on the ground would be slower and more expensive than any operation in recent history. Add in the risk of mines, anti-ship missiles, and proxy attacks, and the margin for error shrinks to almost nothing. History offers sobering lessons. Past interventions in the region, from Desert Storm to Iraq and Afghanistan, showed how quickly initial military success can turn into long, costly occupations. Urban warfare, local resistance, and shifting alliances have repeatedly turned short-term victories into decade-long commitments. The Middle East today is even more fragmented, with multiple state and non-state actors ready to exploit any opening. Modern threats make the picture even darker. Cheap drones, precision missiles, and cyber attacks could target supply ships and forward bases before Marines even dig in. The sheer speed of modern warfare means a single miscalculation could lead to heavy casualties in hours, not weeks. And with Russia and China watching closely, any prolonged operation risks pulling in outside powers and turning a regional crisis into something far larger. Success would require something close to perfect coordination. Overwhelming air and naval superiority, lightning-fast seizure of objectives, rapid stabilization of captured areas, and a clear exit strategy that actually works. It would also need the kind of local and international support that has been hard to maintain in recent decades. The coming days will be decisive. Watch for any sudden increase in US naval movements toward the Gulf, public statements from the Pentagon about readiness, or confirmed Marine unit deployments. Those are the signals that this hypothetical scenario might be moving closer to reality. US Marines landing in the Middle East, success or disaster? The answer could determine the future of global energy flows, oil prices, and stability for years to come. The next 10 to 14 days will likely show which path the situation takes, and whether the world is ready for what comes next.